Welcome to Using AI Effectively and Ethically in Your Job Search. Presented by Career Experts Group, this series is designed to help professionals use AI as a strategic tool for career growth, personal branding, networking, and opportunity exploration without losing authenticity or professional credibility. In today's session, we learn practical strategies for improving AI output through conversation, better context, multiple step prompting, and critical review so AI supports your thinking instead of replacing it. Hi, I'm Laura Johnson.
Hi, I'm Denise Bittler.
So I love this topic, how to get more results from AI. For someone listening who wants better results, what should they be doing differently?
So, one of the biggest things I see people, especially job seekers who aren't using AI as part of their job, they get in there and they think they have to have the perfect prompt, and they kill themselves trying to write this perfect prompt, and it gets all convoluted. And forget the perfect prompt. Have a conversation. One of the things that I do, especially if I'm trying to use AI for something a little more complex, I'll use the speech to text option instead of typing. I don't type. I don't type well. The nuns at my Catholic high school were very not happy with me when I almost failed typing. But my brain works faster than I can type. So I end up getting waylaid, and I'm like, oh wait, I got to fix that spelling. But no, the speech to text is I can start talking. Well, I'm thinking about this. I want to kind of get this kind of output, and but I'm thinking about this direction, and it gets the nuances. It gets your voice. It helps it learn a little bit better of what you're looking for as opposed to typing. And again, there's no such thing as a perfect prompt. You see all these things out there. There are great prompts to get you started. Okay. But even the best prompts, you're going to have to ask follow-up questions.
Yeah.
You get the results and go, yeah, no, that's not exactly right. Can we look at this? Can we change this? It works better when you give it context. It reacts to what you give it. It can clarify what's missing. It keeps refining. Again, I mentioned about the speech to text. That works well for me because of the way my mind and my mouth work. Don't worry about it being perfect. It needs to be conversational, whether it's a typewritten prompt or it's a voice prompt. Other thing is people have all these ideas, and they'll write a prompt that's this huge long prompt and it's got 15 steps in it, and you put it all in as one prompt, and AI starts going through it, and then it convolutes everything. So instead of putting one long prompt, break your prompt into multiple steps. I have prompts that might be 3, 4, 5 steps. So I'm asking it to start this. One thing to learn is if you have a multiple step prompt, at the end of each step, if you want it to wait until you put the next prompt in, or it asks you for certain information, tell it, do not produce any results until you have asked me A, B, and C, or until you've received or I've uploaded A, B, and C, or whatever. But breaking it into multiple prompts allows AI to focus and incorporate what it's already created in these subsequent pieces. One of the best things that I learned from someone else in our industry was how to take the end result. So I'll put a prompt in and I might do 15, 20 iterations because I'm like, oh, no, don't like that. So let's change this. Or, I really want to focus this way or whatever. So now at the end, I've got the perfect output. But my original prompt had 15 iterations before I got this output I wanted. So I was told when you have something like that, especially if it's a prompt that you plan on using again, at the very end, you can say to AI, okay, now considering my original prompt and considering everything we did to come up with this perfect final result, what changes could I have made to my original prompt that would have gotten me to this result faster? And instead of you having to read all 15 iterations you did and figure out what's important, it will go through for you. Take your original prompt, look at all the things you changed and asked it to do, and rework your original prompt to get you closer to the final result you're looking for without having to do all those iterations. So that is like one of the coolest things. And I do that all the time. Help upload something you've written. Okay. If you did a post in LinkedIn that's really in your voice that you're proud of, that you like, if you were interviewed, anything like that, anything you can upload that helps it learn your tone, your voice, what types of words you use, what type of words you don't use. If there's specific output you want. So, I want to do a post, and I want it to have this layout. And I have another post I did that has the same layout that I like. I'll send it to it, because you telling it what you're looking for is great. But if you can upload what you're looking for, it's even better. And I mentioned earlier, ask it for 3, 4, 5 versions or examples. And that way it forces it to think outside the box and allows you to pick and choose information, terminology, things like that. It basically forces AI to break pattern. Biggest reminder, oh God, double, triple check everything. I can't tell you, somebody did a post and it was AI written, because at the end, when you do AI and you say, help me write a post for whatever, at the end of the results, it'll say, would you like me to expand on this? The person copied and pasted the entire response. And in their LinkedIn prompt at the end, it said, would you like me to expand on a dead giveaway that they copied and pasted. So double, triple check. You want to make sure that that sounds like your voice, and it's something that you are confident that you can back up. Okay. Remember, support your thinking, doesn't replace your judgment.
I love that. I love that. So this has been great today. I also want to remind our listeners that you have created this wonderful AI prompt guide that you can access on our website, careerexpertsgroup.com, to help people with creating some of these prompts so that they don't have to reinvent the wheel, as we say. So I just wanted to make sure we added that to today's session.
Sorry, definitely check it out. There are prompts for resume, cover letter, LinkedIn profiles, great research prompts, and things like that. So it's kind of a one-stop shop to help you with your AI in career search.
And it's on our resource page, resource guide page.
Yes.
So check it out. And we have, of course, other resources there as well. So thank you for joining us for this episode of Using AI Effectively and Ethically in Your Job Search. Career Experts Group is dedicated to helping professionals navigate career growth, leadership, and transition with clarity, strategy, and confidence. Explore additional resources, videos, and editions of Your Career, Your Future newsletter at careerexpertsgroup.com.